Bringing Nashville to you every weekend. It's Red Cup Country. Kip Moore, my special guest this weekend. I know that before you became a country superstar, you had a few odd jobs, as most people have, to pay the bills. What would you say is the one that you hated the most?
I'd have to say my worst job ever was laying sod in the South Georgia heat. Nothing worse than that, especially when somebody would think that you're waiting for the next sod patch to be thrown to you and you got your back turned and all of a sudden that big old piece of sod hits you right on the back. And you got nowhere to clean up. You're just stuck with dirt on your back for the rest of the day. It didn't get any worse than that.
That is brutal. Well, no more dirt on your back now, my friend. More with Kip Moore in a few minutes. First, though, it's one of this weekend's top trending songs from Miranda Lambert. It all comes out in the wash. Morgan Wallen with Whiskey Glasses. Coop, that's me hanging with Kip Moore this weekend. I want to talk about your dad because I know that he was such a huge influence for you. What would you say is the biggest thing that he taught you about country music?
He would just play all those classic records, all those Little River Band, Jackson Brown, Springsteen, Seeger, Willie Nelson, Redheaded Stranger, Christopherson, Sam Cooke, like the classic good music. And he'd be singing songs and telling us why this was such good music. And I looked up to him so much, that's the music that I gravitated towards, and that's what I've continued to listen to. And whenever I think about those old fishing trips, that's what I think about is on the way down there, him singing all those songs and all of us singing them.
Fantastic story, man. I absolutely love that. Hang there. We got more with Kip Moore in less than 15 minutes. Right now it's Dustin Lynch with Mind Reader. Girl Like You from Jason Aldean. It's Red Cup Country. I'm Coop. Kip Moore is my special guest this weekend. I want to talk about your single, She's Mine. How did this one come about for you?
I wrote this song early in my career with Dan Couch and Scott Stepikoff. This is one of those things where early on I realized that my life was flipped upside down and I didn't know which way was up. And every experience from there forward, I felt like everything was going to be a surprise and I didn't know where I was going to end up, who I was going to be with. My life had completely changed, and that's where this song came from.
Well, I got to tell you, I got to be honest, I love the song. If you haven't heard it yet, or you just want to listen to it on repeat like I do, you can get them at redcupcountry.com. Kenny Chesney's on now with Tip of My Tongue.
I love the